There's a difference between someone who studied safety leadership and someone who discovered it. I discovered it the hard way. 30 years, 5 continents, projects worth billions. I had every qualification the industry offers. The systems were perfect. The documentation was impeccable. But the culture was still wrong. Workers were performing safety when I was watching and making different decisions when I wasn't. I couldn't figure out why. Then one Tuesday morning in Saudi Arabia, a foreman stopped me outside the compound. 30 years of experience on him. And he said 4 words. "Paul, we don't know why you care." That was it. That was the whole problem. I had spent 3 months building the most technically excellent safety architecture of my career, and not one person on that site knew whether I actually cared about them as human beings, or whether I was just managing a compliance function. And without that, the only rational thing they could do was perform safety for the inspection. I spent the next 6 months closing that gap, not with a new program, with presence, with trust, with skills nobody had ever put in a qualification. The culture shifted in 3 months. That foreman became the most powerful safety advocate on the project. That moment cannot be replicated in a classroom. You can't study your way to it. That's why I do this work, because the people who come through my methodology don't have to discover it the way I did. If you're a safety leader who knows your systems are right and your culture still isn't, I want to talk to you, not to sell you a program, to have the conversation that tells us both whether what I do is what you need. Find me at Never Lose Anyone on the school platform, membership if free, or connect with me directly on LinkedIn. The link is below. The foreman who stopped me in Saudi Arabia did me the greatest professional favor of my life. He told me the truth. Sometimes that's all it takes.